As a woman in my 20s, things have surely started to wear down on me. So much has changed, yet a lot feels the same. For example, I have started calling myself a woman instead of a girl, for I am, of course, a woman now and not a girl anymore. I still live with my mother and I don't have a totally independent life like many others. I am that one single and self employed person in a group full of job going people and some married ones. I'm somehow torn between being a young woman navigating life on my own and someone who maybe should have a partner by now. Life is full of surprises. They say it's never going to be easy, but there surely are times that are easier than the others. Your life is full of milestones and structure till you graduate. As a kid, your biggest task was to pass your exams. As a high schooler, it was to get into a good college. As a college student, it was to get good grades and land a job soon. We knew what our next step was. Life was pre planned for us. Every step was laid down by our elders and the systems around us. We somewhat knew where we were going, what was our next step, our next goal. Grades, marks, that party, that trip you had been planning for months with your college mates, your next big assignment that had to be submitted, and so on. Life never felt like a lost ground. Maybe we were sometimes lost, but the next adventure of school and friends helped to let go of those worries. It helped to plan and curate our next steps. How we thought that life was always going to be like this. We would just know what to do and where to be. College, job, marriage, kids. That's the trajectory of life we are all expected to live. But what if suddenly there's no plan? There's no particular path we have to follow. What if life gives too many choices and a completely free road? Sounds fun, isn't it? But it's the very thing that gets you into an existential spiral. You start wondering why you're here, where you're going, and will you ever be enough? That job that everyone else is pursuing, is that your path too? Is that supposed to be your path? There are friends that are getting married to the love of their lives so soon, and here you are still wondering how will you get through another day. Those who found their passion and well paying jobs so early, should that be your story too? You start wondering and questioning your very existence. Why am I here? What's my story? What's my path? And why am I not like everyone else? You feel lost, depressed, and anxious. You are expected to be the part of the crowd to get that job, earn this much, find a partner, and get married. But what if you don't want any of those things right now? What if what you want and meant to do is a bit different than everyone else? What if your calling isn't a 9 to 5 but something different? What if getting married isn't your priority right now? Because you have already seen the pain and destruction of your parents' marriage and the marriages of your cousins. Love has maybe disappointed you way too many times, and you still have to find yourself among all that pain. What if you want to lead a different life? Maybe you want to make sure you have found yourself before you rush into a relationship and a marriage. Maybe you want to see where your life takes you and how you end up finding your passions and joy. Maybe you have different plans. Is that okay? The question lingers in your head. You're waiting for someone's approval. You're waiting that someone will come and tell you that it's okay. You're allowed to be different. I have personally waited for this permission slip for a long time now. The permission slip that might never arrive. Not anymore. The truth is, you don't have to wait for someone's approval. Your life is yours, and you have the right to carve it the way you want to. Society gives us a rule book to follow and makes us question our worth when we don't follow it. Let me tell you, you don't have to follow that rule book. You are allowed to be you. The only person you need permission from is you. Permit yourself to be different, to dream, to question the world, not yourself, to follow your unique path, to live life on your terms. Slowly, the shadows of self doubt will fade. The critical screams in your head will stop bothering you, and you will thank yourself for not letting the world pull you down. Today, I can permit myself to be me, to live life on my terms, to find my path slowly, to not rush in a long term commitment, but explore and feel the purpose of life. I finally permit myself to be a 26-year-old unmarried and self employed woman who is still finding her path. Today, I permit myself to live life on my terms. And so can you.